Shop here of Portland, Oregon. Here, Ted Wheeler for an answer. Pork Chop 503. Vote for me for mayor, Portland, Oregon. I'm on the ballot. Mike Jenkins 503. God bless America. Run for mayor, Portland, Oregon. 503. Pork Chop.
So what are you gonna do about all the crooked cops out there?
Well, the crooked cops out here, they're going to start wearing pink. And they're going to start wearing a Bible on their hands. The corruption crap is going to be gone because the new sheriff's coming to town.
So you're telling me that you're gonna have officers wear pink, huh?
All officers will be in pink. And they will have a billy club. They're going to be in with the homeless. And we're going to ban hauling pop cans on the TriMet so the handicaps can ride.
Okay, and what about the homeless situation? All right. So you're telling me that all the homeless will go to Wapato jail?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what kind of transportation will you have between Wapato and the resources that they're doing?
There'll be 16 buses coming to downtown resource centers a day.
Okay. And what are you going to do about neighborhood?
Neighborhoods are going to get more police patrol. Clean and safe, and all them guys are going to be fired. We don't need them. The police are going to actually have to do their jobs.
Okay. And what about Lentz Active Watch?
The what now?
Lentz Active Watch.
What is that? I'm not familiar.
That's that group that goes around Lentz cleaning up the homeless.
I will give them 100% support.
You will?
Yep.
You just lost all the cop watchers' support.
We will not tolerate harassment to the homeless, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, well, they like to throw rocks down on homeless tents.
Oh, no,
Remember that a couple years ago?
We will definitely put them guys in prison. And also, I'll let you know that if you do methamphetamines and heroin in my county, you will go to jail. I will take the mushrooms, LSD, and all that will be legal in Oregon, in Portland, Oregon. I'm going to discriminalize all them drugs. And the methamphetamines and heroin will be a heavy sentence if they're caught with it, with a heavy detox program following it. We're not going to tolerate drugs in Portland, Oregon.
And what about prostitution? There's a lot of it on 82nd.
We're going to make that legalized here in Oregon.
We're going to legalize that.
We're going to legalize prostitution.
Okay. And so you support Lentz Active Watch.
Oh, no, we don't support that. We do not support them.
We do not support.
We know who they are. We do not support them.
Let's see. They've also did other things like cut open women's tents.
Oh no, we don't tolerate that. They'll go to jail for a long time for that.
Yeah, for criminal mischief.
No, for hitting someone's home, just like breaking into or anything else. We'll take that serious.
And what about the homeless that don't have a tent, that's sleeping on benches?
We will make sure they won't be sleeping on benches. They will have a bed at Wapato, and they will have transportation. If they can't get there, the police will escort them there.
So you're telling me that they'll go to Wapato jail for being homeless?
Well, no, they're going to go there because that's where the shelter is, and we don't allow camping on the streets.
Okay.
I'm going to ban all camping on the streets.
You're going to ban all camping on the streets?
Yep.
And what about homeless vets?
Homeless vets they'll be off the streets immediately and put in motel rooms until their house.
Okay.
Immediately. No questions asked.
Okay. You know Portland's the #1 city for child sex trafficking.
We will be spending lots of dollars on that and stopping that. We will be doing heavy investigations in strip bars, in motels. We will be cracking down in front of 7-Elevens. We are after sex trafficking in Portland.
So you're going to fix it where there's no sex trafficking or very little?
Very little. We're going to make it. If you do it, you're going to do time here in town.
Okay. And what about unregistered sex offenders running around?
They will be locked up.
And let's see. And what are you going to do about the bridges?
The bridges, we're going to examine that and do a lot with the bridges. I want to make a bigger bridge with a toll, with a train going from Portland to Seattle.
Mm. And if Chloe gets reelected, what are you going to do with Chloe?
Who?
Chloe.
If Chloe gets reelected?
Yeah, Chloe Daly.
He's not going to get reelected.
She's not?
No.
Who's going to take her spot?
I don't know, but she's not going to get reelected. She ain't got my vote.
What about the transgender that's running?
You know, I'm not sexual about anything. I think everybody has their own deal. I just marched for the Women's March down in Texas with 25,000 trans. So I'm all about trans. Hey, good luck. I'm running for mayor. That's all I'm worried about.
And what do you think of NAMBLA? Are you going to support law?
No.
No. So what are you going to support?
Pork chop.
Pork chop?
Yep.
You gonna support the Portland police?
Nope. I'm going to fire them.
You're going to fire them?
We just need a sheriff in town. I'm going to make it like Ward, Colorado. We're going to make the new sheriff. No, I'm police commissioner.
You're a police commissioner.
I've worked 53 years to become police commissioner. I'm educated to be police commissioner, and I'm running for it. I'm more qualified than Ted Wheeler. At least I got a 4.0 graduation diploma. Ted had a 3.9.
So you're going to support homeless sweeps?
No. The homeless sweeps will stop, and we would be putting teams together to put them to Wapato.
All right. So they'll be going to Wapato jail for being homeless.
No, there's just a place where there's a warm bed and a shelter and getting off of drugs, because we're not tolerating drugs in Portland County.
But the problem is Wapato is a jail.
Well, it's going to be remodeled into a homeless apartments.
But it'll still be called Wapato Jail.
We like that.
Yeah.
Pork Chop's jail. We're homeless.
Yeah.
You want to be homeless, you go to jail.
Sounds good to me.
But you know what? The reason why I'm going to nail all the homeless into there, get them off the streets, get them out of the neighborhood, and get stuff done. You know, I expect the first year of being mayor, in the first 6 months, I will have all the homeless cleaned off the streets in Portland, Oregon. And all the veterans are welcome to come from all over the United States. I have apartments, and I have housing for any homeless vet out there who comes to Portland.
You do?
Oh yeah, we got a big support for homeless Portland.
It's called 10.
We have a new contract. Local realtors and vets are part in Portland, Oregon. They got government grants.
Now what are you do about all these
And also Portland will be opening up the first trans shelter, and we will not accept trans and women's shelters in Portland, Oregon.
Okay.
They will have a bathroom, and they're going to have to go in the men's bathroom. I don't accept them going into the women's bathroom with a penis on there. If they don't have a penis on, they can use a women's bathroom.
Okay. But what if they're a dyke?
They can use a women's bathroom.
They can use a women's bathroom? So you can inspect the search, it's all correct?
Oh, that'll be Ted Wheeler's new job.
That'll be Ted Wheeler's new job. And so with Ted Wheeler getting divorced, what you got to say to him?
Well, Ted, I just want to say I'm sorry that you had sex with a minor in your office. Should have had that sex with that young lady in your office, Ted. But I will put out there, Mrs. Wheeler, this is I will marry you. I will support you and your kids, and you can be my wife as me being mayor. You've already got the qualifications, ma'am. So if you'd like to marry me, I will marry you, Mrs. Wheeler.
What about Ted?
Hey, Ted, I will let you have a nice jail cell at Wapato. That's where all the homeless will be.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So you're saying that Ted Wheeler is a pedophile?
Yes.
All right, and you would not support him for mayor?
No.
Well, what happens if uh, there's 3 or 4 people and you're knocked out? Would you still support them?
No.
Okay, and this positive action cleaning, what are you going to say to them?
Positive action cleanup?
Yeah.
They're fired.
Okay, and what about what is that?
Mark Jolin?
Yeah.
Mark Jolin will have his walking shoes in 5 minutes of me becoming mayor.
Okay, and what about the Portland Rescue Mission?
Portland Rescue Mission and Union Gospel Mission will start getting federal government. TPI will be closed down, and Union Gospel Mission and the Rescue Missions will be taking over TPI's position.
So you gonna
and Join will be kicked out of Portland, Oregon too. Just to let everybody know, I do have a lawsuit with Join. To let you guys know, I did get the discovery sheet today with this. And I've had a housing voucher for Clackamas County for 2.5 years. It's worth $126,000. Shannon has blocked me, and Mark Jolin and Ted Wheeler. As of today, my lawyer, Bill Drew, has submitted a $1 million claim to Wheeler and Mark Jolin.
Now I notice you're in a wheelchair.
Yes.
Are you gonna have a problem going up the back stairs at City Hall?
No, I won't have a problem because they will be putting a handicap ramp up in the back of City Hall so my limo can drop me off and subtesters in Portland, Oregon. But we are gonna have a demasking law. So if there is a protest, if anybody comes to the protest, we'll be arrested and we'll spend no toleration in Portland, Oregon.
And what do you think? What's going to happen with DA?
Retirement centers and stuff like that. We got people with Social Security that makes $800 a month. After they pay their rent to these facilities, marijuana and not use prescription drugs.
Okay.
So part of me being mayor will be discriminalizing marijuana, and that will be available with pharmacies in Portland, Oregon. And I'm going after the federal government to pay for their prescription.
Okay, so what do you think of the Department of Social or DHS in children's homes?
I think that's terrible. I think that there needs to be a court order and more investigations before that. And I will tell you, ICE building will be asked to leave Portland, Oregon.
ICE will be asked to leave Portland, Oregon.
Yeah, we don't want them here.
Okay. What about the FBI?
They can go too.
Okay. And what about Homeland Security?
They can go too. I'm a sheriff in town. We only need one. We're going to go back to the way Ward, Colorado was back in 1976 when they started the weed up there. Weed's been legal in Ward, Colorado since 1976 because they just criminalized at city level. So this town will get discriminalized just like that as my grandfather did in Ward, Colorado. So that is my mission.
And what are you going to do about the draft?
The draft?
Yeah.
The draft, I'll have to look at it and come back with you on that.
Okay. And what about TriMet, the way they decided they're parking, in the street area, blocking traffic?
TriMet?
Yeah.
TriMet is going to have a lot of new rules when I come there.
Okay. And what about all these bicycle lanes that the city's building?
I think there'll be more bicycle lanes when I get done.
More bicycle lanes?
Yep.
What about the people driving?
I'm going to make more bicycle lanes so people can start riding bicycles and bus transportation.
Uh, so you're gonna remove the car problems.
Huh?
You're gonna remove the car problems.
Yep.
Okay, so people aren't gonna be driving then.
Nope.
Okay, no delivery trucks.
Oh yeah, they come in.
They'll come in. Okay, and
Also, I will allow if someone wants to ride around naked in Portland, Oregon, they can ride around naked in Portland, Oregon.
okay, well that already happens
I
now.
know, but I'll be one of the mayors that does that.
Uh huh.
I'll ride to work naked every day.
So
We'd have them removed out the trunk bus. We'll our home. We'll give them a ride out there and they'd have a warm bed. If they don't want to do that, they can leave my county.
So they can either stay in Wapato jail or they can leave the county.
Or leave it in shelters or whatever, but they will be not on the streets.
Uh,
We won't tolerate that behavior.
And are you going to get rid of property taxes or raise property taxes?
I'll be looking at the property taxes.
You will.
That's my big agenda is property taxes, and taxes on paper bags and pop and caffeine taxes. I'll be looking at all that.
Okay, what about
And also I'll be looking at the recreational taxes on the recreational weed, and I will guarantee you there'll probably be a $3 increase to help out the homeless population tax off of the recreational weed when I come there.
So $3 on
a gram.
A gram? That's not bad. And let's see,
and that should help out with some road constructions and stuff. I don't see why we can't raise up. That's too low. I want to get it up to where a gram of weed in Portland, Oregon is $10 a gram a joint for that recreational. And if I got to put taxes to get it there to take care of what I need to do in my city, I will do that.
So, basically, you're gonna charge $10 a gram and then $3 in taxes.
Yep. So it'd be $13.80 out the door.
$13.80 out the door.
Yeah. Got to put the 80-cent pork chop fee on there.
I hear you.
Yeah. I got to make sure that the vets are taken care of. One thing Oregon will do in the recreational and medical marijuana will be giving veterans free medication.
Veterans free medication?
Free weed for vets in Oregon.
Yeah. I'm not a real fan of vets getting special treatment for some reason.
Also, they will be getting free mushrooms. Mushrooms are on the ballot this year. And I am a push for the mushrooms. And the reason why is mushrooms, CBD, hemp, and kratom will be detoxing. I will be shutting down all the methadone clinics and opening up CBD and kratom detox centers in Portland, Oregon.
So you're going to shut down all the methadone and serious consequences out with them?
Yep.
What would the consequences be?
Time in jail.
Really?
Yep.
So
no tolerance.
Even prescription drugs?
If you have prescription, that's fine. If you have prescription drugs without a prescription.
But what if I had my prescription methadone and I sold it to someone?
You go to jail. Double time.
Double time. And got a prescription for methadone, you can have it.
Detoxing with cannabis.
Okay, so in other words, you won't have methadone clinics and doctors cannot write prescriptions for methadone.
In my county.
Okay. What about pain medication?
Up to the doctor's prescription. Up to him.
Up
but
to
it won't be oxycodones, Suboxones. Those are going to be banned from our city.
Okay. And so what do you so you plan on making the no guns, huh?
Yeah. We don't need guns.
Not having guns.
I think we'll hit the money on that.
You think so?
Yeah. Especially when they gotta wear underwear, pink socks too.
Pink underwear and pink socks is
Yeah.
also in the
Yeah, I will be
cards.
doing uniform check when I come through the police station.
Even on the female cops?
Yep.
So you're going to make sure the female cops are wearing pink underwear?
Yeah, and I will let firemen and police officers smoke CBD hemp.
Huh. So the police will be able to smoke hemp. Firemen will too,
Yep.
huh? And what are you going to do about the shortage of police officers?
Shortage of police officers ain't going to be a problem. We're going to hire a bunch of the military police that's coming out and get the job done.
Really?
We're going to be a hiring force. First year, I'm planning on hiring about 125 police officers immediately.
And they're going to be wearing pink?
Yes, sir.
Pink underclothes?
Yes.
And just
pink handcuffs.
Pink handcuffs,
Yeah.
and just having a baton as a weapon?
Yep. Taking their guns away from them.
What about their tasers?
They're gone.
And they're less lethals?
They're gone.
Sounds like Job has a plan for mayor. What are you gonna do about City Hall?
The old rundown building?
Yep.
We're gonna tear it down and build a new one.
All right.
And anybody that wants to come down when I become mayor and smoke a joint in my office, they'd be glad to come down.
And you're gonna ban cars?
Huh?
You gonna ban cars?
No, I'm not banning them, but I'm.
Yeah, but you said you're gonna turn a lot of the streets into bicycle lanes.
Yes.
So you're gonna make it real hard for cars to get to where they're going.
Yep.
And that's Pork Chop's plan?
That's Pork Chop's plan.
Man.
And building more bridges for bicycles to go over.
Uh-huh.
Without cars.
What are you gonna do about AMR?
AMR?
Yeah, AMR.
What's that?
The ambulance company.
Oh, we're gonna have a long talk with them. They will definitely be taking service dogs in their vehicles when I get done with them. They will also be cared. They're not cops.
What about G4S security?
They're a joke. Clean and safe will be banished from the city immediately.
And you're going to put the homeless in Wapato jail.
The homeless will go up to the jail, and the women will be getting into housing immediately.
And where are you going to find all this housing?
We're going to build. And we're going to take down property that we got and build new buildings and everything. We're going to go through the properties and start reevaluating them and start getting homeless off the street.
Right. What about these old, like turn-of-the-century houses?
We'll look at them and see if we're going to restore them, or if not, we're going to knock them down and build apartments.
Really? So basically, the residential areas will just about be all apartments.
We'll be looking at that, yes. Time of century.
And you're going to legalize prostitution.
Legalize prostitution in Portland, Oregon.
What about working with the prostitutes to have free sex?
No.
No.
Charge.
Huh?
I'd charge them.
Gotta charge them?
Yeah. I gotta make my tax money somehow.
You gotta make your tax money somehow. Okay. What are you gonna do about the
schools?
The water system?
Water system, I'm gonna be working on that. I'll be also working on the canal with all the shipping and everything that's coming in. I also will be upping taxes on freight coming in from China. It'll triple when I get into the port. When I get into Maryland, the port will triple in taxes.
The port will triple the taxes? Yep. That sounds cool.
Yep. If the president did it, I can do it.
Oh, yeah. So, what do you think about the school system?
The schools, I'm gonna add another $3 to the marijuana tax. That'll be $6 on that, and I want to give more money to the education. I think it's very important that we look at our youngsters and we put more money and funding into the education. And I think the teachers deserve more salary raises. And I will push for that in the federal money to get that.
Are you going to push for the make the white cops wear pink, only have a belly club, and you're going to decrease their wages?
Yes, I believe they're getting overpaid right now.
What are you going to decrease it to? Minimum wage?
Guns shouldn't be so they, we don't have $10 million on guns or on bullets every year.
Cool. So in other words, we're going to have a police force of just batons.
Yeah.
They're all wearing pink. They're outer clothes and underclothes.
Yeah.
That'll be their uniform, and they're going to get their wages reduced to minimum wage.
Yes.
All right.
And they're going to be riding around on horseback. I'm taking their cars away too.
You're taking their cars away too,
yeah,
huh?
And their radios.
And the radios.
Yeah.
What about their computers?
No computers.
No computers?
They're going to ride their rest of everybody and do paperwork. Go back to doing hardcore paperwork.
Hardcore paperwork.
Yeah.
So how are they going to be able to respond to calls with no radio?
Well, they're going to have to figure it out. Like they did in the old days.
All right. No DUIs?
No DUI for marijuana use.
What about you get double time,
Yeah.
huh?
No tolerance of drugs in Portland, Oregon.
Sounds like you got a good plan.
We'll see. We'll see what happens when the fat lady sings at 2020 in November.
Yeah, I'm going to vote for you, and I'm going to vote for Trump.
All right. I'm voting for Trump, too.
All right. So we got another Trump supporter here.
Fly well up here. One's supporting me to be mayor of Portland, Oregon. 503 Pork Chop. Peace and love.
All right. Peace.